Good morning, class. Today, I'm going to do this is just a quick introduction to Kill a Mockingbird, just to give you a little bit of historical context to it. But I'm not really going to jump too much into it. I think that we sometimes as English teachers, we worry too much about what was going on at the time it was written, the author, instead of focusing on the book. And that's what's really the most important, is what's written there. You can tell people, this book's amazing because it does X, Y, or Z, but unless they read the book and they're able to see X, Y, or Z, it's not important. Now, To Kill a Mockingbird was published in 1960. It's the only novel written by Harper Lee. There was a second one published called Go Set a Watchman, but that was not published while she was alive. It's kind of a controversy. It's kind of fun to read about if you want to go read about something interesting. But To Kill a Mockingbird is a foundational text. It has been read in schools almost since it was released, and one of the most important parts about it is that it deals with some really heavy issues without making it all about the heavy issues, so to say. So it is about, there are a lot of issues of race, in this text, but this text isn't solely about that, and that's really important to note, because a lot of times when a text is just about one topic or something that was really pivotal, it can become almost preachy, so to say. This book, in a lot of ways, is just about growing up. It's kind of about life. It takes place in Alabama, where the actual author was from. She was from Alabama, and these quaint little towns. You can just kind of look through a couple of these. We've got this dirt road. These are more modernized, but you can kind of see the infrastructure as it would have been. These old shops, these old kind of buildings, these small towns. For those of you who lived in Utah for a while and been anywhere south of Provo, you might have encountered places like this. Or even if you think about downtown Provo, it might have been similar in a way. Now, the book does talk about civil rights. At this time, the Civil Rights Act movement hadn't finished yet, right, in the novel. And so they have a housekeeper that is black, that is kind of like a maid of sorts, not a slave, but still treated as a lesser in society, and that's a very important kind of issue that's tackled in the book. There's not really much else to know about this book, to be honest with you. Just jump in, just go without really knowing what's going on, and you'll enjoy it. This book is just as much about childhood and friends and being a good person as it is about race and that everyone is equal, right? That everyone matters. So yeah, I hope you really enjoy this book. It's one of my personal favorites, and we're going to really enjoy just digging into this and seeing what we can find.